Alrighty, update. So yeah, she's on four wheels. Well, that she's got wheels. So the suspension's all done. It's all buttoned up, tightened up while it's on the ground. So yeah, so she's not 2 foot in the air anymore. That tyre's pretty flat, but it's a good ride height. It'll be comfortable. Any lower would be a nuisance. So that's a pretty good ride height in my opinion. So I got the back window out. I actually looked up a video on how people do it, and they use their feet and push and shove. But I was getting a new seal, so I just got a knife and literally cut the edges of the seal, and it just popped out. I was on my own, so I wasn't going to sit there and push and shove. So it took like 3 minutes, I think. Just cut around there with a Stanley knife and pulled the window just popped out. So, and then you just pull the seal off the window. So anyway, if you're replacing the seal, instead of pushing and shoving and carrying on like I saw on YouTube, that's a hell of a lot easier. So a few little surprises, but they're not actually surprises. The bloke who did all this work for me, bloke who did all that for me with the repairing the holes on the side, he told me that there are some bits to do up around here, but they're not too bad. I mean, they're not bad. Like that's still solid. I mean, I'll just get little bits replaced and put new bits in. Same with up there. There's a small bit in there I need to do, but they're actually very minor repairs. This one's a bit more involved, so I'll just cut that back on each side and put a new section in, and same with that bit there. So really not difficult. So I'll do all the fabrication work, and I'll bring my mate the welder over, and he'll just go bang bang and do a beautiful weld for me. So he'll fix these up as well, so that should be good. And he's going to do this one completely on his own. So he's going to cut that out and get it shaped and welded nicely. So I'm not touching that. That's beyond my skill. Other than that, she's good. It's all good. It has already been repaired from before. So that's all solid metal. That's all been replaced with the new quarter sections through here. Same with underneath there. That's all been replaced with the new sections. So that's all metal. So really not bad. I mean, gosh, that's nothing. So I've done rust encapsulation in through here, so that's all being full on rust encapsulated through there. Yeah, so the hood lining, I've just stripped the interior good and proper this time. So and just to make sure there was no other surprises. So other than that, she's good everywhere. No dramas at all. So I'll just get the cleaning done in these little bits, but there's no rust there, no rust on the floor, no rust anywhere underneath seals or anything like that, which is outstanding. So as for the other bits and pieces I've done, I'll just run the cable across in preparation for the engine install. I've just done a little bit of a tidy up on the cables because there's extra cables in this car. I mean, I'm assuming from the old cop days, but there's 4 wires going down the alternator. One of them, for what reason, I don't know, but whatever. So, and there's 2 wires that go into one here, but I don't know. Anyway, so whatever. I'm just going with what's already here because the car run perfectly fine. So, anyway, so yeah, so I've just made sure that the engine bay is nice and clean. As I said, I wasn't going to polish it, and I haven't polished it, so this is just as per the paint. I have no interest in polishing it. It's just going to get dirty on the road. So yeah, engine wise, so she's all ready to go. She's on the engine crane, just dummy on the crane at the moment. So yeah, I just put the coil around the wrong way, so I've just pulled that off, and I'm going to paint it black to match the coil, which I'm doing right now. And I'll stick that back on. I've blocked off the coolant, the heater core lines, because I'm not running this heater at the moment, because I will when I put the new heater core in, so I want to be able to test this engine first. Yeah, so other than that, I'll just do that work tomorrow. I'll explain all that anyway, but basically, yeah, get the coil, get the dizzy out, prime the oil, obviously take the tapper covers off, prime the oil, make sure the oil's good, and away we go. And then put the dizzy in and set top dead center and yada yada yada. So that will be good. And then I'll get this big boy in there and get everything connected. So before I put it in, like I said, I'll do that check on the cable shifter, like I said in the video last time. Other than that, that's what it is. Yeah, that's where I'm up to. So not much more. So the only thing, I just can't remember where the temperature sensor was on this. That's something I'm actually not sure where the hell it is. I can't remember. So I'll have a bit of a look on the book tonight, or Google. I vaguely remember seeing 2 wires coming out of here, but they weren't connected to anything when this engine was removed. And I honestly can't remember where the little connector was. So I'll have to have a bit of a look and figure that out tomorrow, or tonight. Bit of research. So anyway, I'll disconnect the power, not the power steering, the aircon belt. Obviously I don't need the aircon at the moment, but everything else we're all good. So cool bananas. So engine day tomorrow. Engine day. Rock on. Righto. Cheerio.